What's up, you guys? I'm here to do a special reaction, and this was not planned, but I wanted to do this anyway. The Fine Brothers uploaded a video called YouTubers React to K-Pop, and I watched the first K-Pop one, which was Kids React to K-Pop, and I'm sure you all seen that one, and it wasn't really good, but well, the response wasn't good from K-pop fans, so I wanted to react to this one to see how they would react, you know, and I'm gonna react to how they react and all that stuff. Reacception. But yeah, I'm gonna react to this, and hopefully I like it.
I'm so scared right now. I'm really, really scared, and okay, whatever. Let's just watch. Let's just watch full screen. Load. I should have loaded it wrong. Okay. Pop stars. Turn off these annotations. Okay. Oh, Big Bang.
That's a long hair.
Why is she laughing?
What is this?
K-pop. Ryan. Obviously not English. Smosh. I love Daystorm.
I've never seen this before, but it's awesome.
Of course it's awesome. Why are they laughing at T.O.P.?
But I like it.
Get what you doing?
They look like characters from every Final Fantasy game I've ever played.
That's a compliment. Fantastic, baby.
They've been playing too much Indian Jam. Why do they have Where the Wild Things Are costumes?
Mm-mm. I bet you do, girl.
I don't know what I just watched.
Ryan, how do you not know?
Oh, Girls' Generation? I'm killing this. Girls' Generation.
Alright.
Please. You said you're gonna introduce yourself, maybe?
She never did, boy. She never did.
Is this the girl that was saying size music video? No, you're just being racist. Damn it! Maybe it is, I can't tell.
Smash is so dumb. Ew, stop. Put them in the way. Girl. Why? Okay.
I'm like obsessed with this.
How are you obsessed with it when it's the first time you're watching it?
Is that what they said? I got a boy on my chin.
Boy on my chin. Actually, it's boy chicken. Get it right.
It says I got a boy on my chin. I need Google Translate.
No, you don't.
That was so good.
Of course it was. What do you think? Girls' Generation? Oh, Lord, have mercy. Shiny.
The boys, I can't take seriously.
Why?
Women's are hit or miss for me. Especially the lady in the center. You being silly when you say lady as in the dude. Hey, welcome to the joke. Yeah, you got it.
What?
So confused about
Why are they laughing? Just because America doesn't have choreographed dances doesn't mean other people can't. Just because One Direction doesn't have choreographed dances. I'm just saying.
Oh, look at that. He looks like Sonic Care Bear's hair out. He's using that boy band magic. Yeah, I can definitely vouch for this.
Why are they
I don't know
laughing?
what way I should react to that. Because I'm confused. I was not expecting K-pop on the show.
Okay, so I stopped it before the question time because it was getting really hot, and yeah, I'm gonna continue it now, so let's go. I have my 2NE1 fan. Okay.
So, what was that genre of music? Was it J-pop? Is that K-pop? I know it was not American. These are all K-pop!
Of course it wasn't.
Watch a lot of StarCraft 2, and at all like the GSL and StarCraft 2 tournaments, K-pop plays in between. I'm very familiar with K-pop. I wonder if
Get it,
over
girl.
in Korea or Japan they call our pop A-pop.
So the first band is called Big Bang. Big Bang Theory. No, Big Bang. Big Bang. Just Big Bang Theory. What did you think of their music video? I thought it was great. It's just like colorful chaos. Can we call it colorful chaos? If I were to explain a K-pop video, that's how it'd be. It was bright colors, dancing, and stuff like that.
Rhinos.
And then one key English line somewhere. Korean, 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 fantastic baby. Korean, Korean, Korean.
True.
Doesn't work for me. I thought
Too bad.
This is the most confusing thing that I've watched in the past.
I was like that at first.
Thank you, Fine Brothers. And the girl, the group is called Girls' Generation.
I liked them. I wanted to
Of course
be
you did.
in their world.
Of course.
I have at least 5 or 6 Girls' Generation tracks on my phone right now.
I don't care what they're saying.
All right.
I don't care as long as they just keep doing it forever. The thing is, though, right, and it's gonna sound terrible, they could be swapped out for completely different people, and I would enjoy it just as much.
Because you don't know the members.
They're like a brand brand new, life-altering change in my life. It was like the first time I saw One Direction. I had the exact reaction. And now I see the light, and it's like, I have to go home and research
One Direction, alright.
everything. Pop music in my native language has become so dumb and watered down. I almost feel like learning a new language when I listen to it. Too many girls. I'm sorry, too many girls. They got a half the number of girls.
I was like that at first.
It's the straightest thing I've ever said.
Alright.
Fewer girls, take them away. The last group is called Shiny.
Girl.
I'm starting a band just called Spiffy.
They all had really nice hair. I liked their hair.
Ridiculous. He had 3 Porsches in the background. Rick Ross, you better watch out. Like a Korean One Direction.
Oh.
I might have just offended a lot of
Yes,
people.
Brian.
I don't know if I'm old now, but you don't wear half those outfits out. Be honest. Be honest.
It's a music video.
Very seductive. Like boy band. Pelvic thrust. Yeah, like they're not as good as Mr. Mister. I don't know. The Care Bear stare moment was pretty awesome. If I had a guy in real life that just came up to me and was like, "Hey baby," and like light came flowing out of him and just twinkled around me like fairy dust, yes.
What do you know about K-pop? Nothing. I know zero. My ex-girlfriend made me watch a lot of those, and I just never understood it. They spend a lot of money on their videos.
And there's so many people in the group.
The more the merrier. I would love just a boy band of like 30 boys.
No.
Wait, that's not a bad idea. Wait, why don't we do that?
I know that it's type of music that Meg Turney listens to.
Type of music I listen to.
Finally, my extensive knowledge of foreign pop music has paid off. K-pop is Korean pop music, and it's taken over where J-pop was ruling in the early 2000s. K-pop is like
Okay.
And it's coming to America. Girls' Generation was on David Letterman.
I've heard that these K-pop members go through years of hardcore training. Like, it's creepy, it's scary. Some more information about K-pop.
Dedication.
There are major companies that put these groups together and train them for years to produce them into stars. But unlike in the US, where that's sometimes frowned upon, it's embraced in South Korea. People can't wait for the next artist to come out of these corporations. That's very bizarre to me. It's kind of like, what's the next Pepsi?
It's
like,
if you want to do it, then you do it. I mean, it's not for everyone. I mean,
Why do you think it's different there versus here?
It's really
better.
interesting. I guess it kind of like changes my thoughts on it a little bit. We have a little bit of that here, like people can be trained and stuff, but it's not so much like groups just being like pumped out constantly.
Here we're all about capitalism, make it on your own. You know, screw the man. There's a very popular screw the man attitude that America's always had. Over there, not so much. When I was growing up, I used to be like, NSYNC was put together, they suck. But I really don't care now. If music's good, I just think
Yes, if it's good, it's good.
I'm still like, oh, I was on that first before anyone even knew about him. Then once you become somebody, they don't even want you anymore. You lose fans. But out there, that's so different. I'm going to Korea.
I want to support people who do their own thing. I just think they're kind of, you can support them both at the same time without being contradictory. Yeah, I feel like there's benefits to either. I mean, to be the person that writes your own stuff and comes up through it by
They can write their own
yourself
stuff.
because you're maybe not so good at songwriting, but you're a great singer, dancer, performer. It doesn't mean that should be neglected either.
The whole Motown system of creating groups of artists was very much a factory processing situation for human beings. Maybe K-pop is South Korea's Motown era. And finally, K-pop has some of the fiercest, most dedicated fans on the internet. That's right. That's right. Why do you think this pop music has such a rabid following that they would go to fiercely defend and go after people online? Like, I would say I am the same way as a little monster about Lady Gaga. So if you come for my queen, I will take you down a peg.
Nobody care about Lady Gaga anymore.
The more people feel ownership and feel like they need to defend it.
They don't have to own up to what they have to say. You know, they can say mean, rude things without having to like take responsibility for the feelings that they hurt on the other side. The fandom is rabid, but it's sometimes it's misguided sometimes, and also it does good sometimes. It's like Reddit.
It has that for many other mediums and things like Twilight fans were super offensive. Bieber fans are the most offensive people on the
But
planet.
they're not
Justin
as
Bieber
extreme as
is
K-pop
fun,
fans.
And they put them all in one and put them in, you know, like, that makes sense. I get it.
Because it makes them super happy, so it's like, why aren't you super happy watching this? You should love it just as much as I do. And if you don't love it, then I'm not going to love you. K-pop is delicious.
Why is it zooming in?
And anybody who tries to mess with that, attack!
It's over.
Okay, just to defend myself like a little bit, the reason that I think K-pop fans are so dedicated and defensive at the same time, especially us international fans, is because we get ridiculed for listening to music that we don't understand. Because obviously some of those people were like laughing at them, they were making fun of them, whatever. I mean, it's, you know, it's normal, but like, I think that's why it only takes a certain person to be a K-pop fan, because eventually you're going to move past that and just love the music for the music. Like, who cares what they're wearing, what they look like, if they're wearing makeup, what ifs. Like, I don't even want to rant right now, but you know, the response was all right. It wasn't as bad as what I was expecting it to be, because you know, the audience was more mature and what ifs. So yeah. You know, like putting K-pop in the spotlight, you know, to people who don't understand it, it kind of gets annoying because they have the free will to say whatever they want, when you just want to like keep K-pop to yourself and to other people who like K-pop, and not see your favorite artists and groups get, ridiculed. And, I understand why people would be mad, but personally, I'm not really that mad. It was fine. I'm just really, really hot right now. You know what? It's okay because I like K-pop, and as a K-pop fan, and as other K-pop fans out there, we shouldn't be worried about what other people say about K-pop, because in the end, we like it, we love it for a reason. If they don't like it, or if they don't want to listen to it ever again, then that's their choice. I mean, I'm not going to force anyone to listen to K-pop if they don't want to, okay? Because if people try to force different genres of music to me, then I'm probably not going to listen to it either, I'm going to be honest. So, just be proud that you like K-pop. Don't be mad if someone else doesn't like it. Just let them be, let them live their life, whatever. There's always new K-pop fans all over the world anyway, so not everyone can be a K-pop fan, like I said. It takes a special, unique person. Alright, so with that being said, I'm burning up. With that being said, I will see you guys later. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Yeah. Do you guys like my new wall? I did it like this week. Yeah. So, yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys later. Ingat!